What brings you to Foam Expo?
Well, it's very rare to find a fair that is focusing on typically the industry we're in. You find an automotive fair or an industrial fair, but there's so many companies going there. This one is purely dedicated to everything related to foam, and that really attracted us.
And you're a company based in Belgium, so this is the first time that you come to this show here in the States?
Yeah, we have been visiting the show last year. We were pretty excited about it, and we decided to participate this year. As a Belgian company, we do have some facilities in US under the name of Soundcode, and we just want to make sure that we position ourselves much clearer, more global as well, through the participation at this fair.
And what is it that you're showcasing, or what is it you have on the stand?
Well, it's an interesting question because the diversity of foam is so huge. We are focusing here on displaying and showcasing the products that we have, particularly for the automotive industry, industrial equipment, but also consumer goods. And it's a whole variety of the capabilities that we have. So what we invite people to do here is, and that's our slogan of this event, is discover what foam can do for you. And it's the variety of applications that we can offer combined with the right technologies. Why we are here is to make contact with people, discuss how we can come to a solution that generates value for them.
And so what sort of people have you been meeting here, and have you had some successful business meetings?
We were impressed. It goes from first contacts. It went from, we had yesterday, a meeting with 8 people that came here discussing opportunities, cooperations. We had technology companies that came along say, hey, we are launching here a new concept. Is it something for us? We had contact with our direct customers, obviously, and it also generated new leads. Having said that, we are not going for the quantity, we go for the quality of the meetings.
So your experience of the show so far, has it been a good one?
We have been extremely pleased, and I can already say we are going to participate again next year.
And can you tell us what in your view are the trends in the industry at the moment?
It's a mixed variety. A lot is required with respect to acoustic isolation, silencing as we use in attribute, sealing, all these parts. It's definitely noise and noise reduction is key. People live in smaller environment. There is so much external noise that what people want is that their equipment, their tools, their cars drive quieter, more comfortable. And that is what foam can do. Foam can give that extra feeling of comfort. It's a bit like our slogan, Recticel, passion for comfort. The nice thing is you don't see where our products are going to. And that's sometimes make it difficult to let people understand what we do, where we offer the products, because they are invisible in the cars, for instance.
You were telling me earlier on about foam that goes into wheels now to kind of reduce the sound. So when you're sitting here, tell us a little bit more about that.
Well, with the introduction of electrical vehicles or hybrid vehicles, there is obviously less noise coming from the engine. There is also so much technology in a car to encapsulate the noise, to make it much softer. What we see now is the rolling now. So when you drive over the street, it's the noise coming from the wheels going into the car, and that is what people get upset now. It disturbs them now. So in a cooperation term, we have been working with the company, and we are offering now as well foam that goes at the inside of the wheel to impact the noise and to reduce that, so that the rolling noise is reduced. Very interesting.
Okay, great. Why is it so important for your company to be here then at this event?
Well, it's a global market. We are an important player on the European continent. We have facilities in US, but we want to be much more global, and there is so much that we can learn from both continents. We're also active in China and in Asia. Acting globally, thinking globally, and working with the same clients, because the issues are the same for everywhere. And that's what brings us here in the States.